the 9 to 5 life ain't enough. Not every job pays good. Not every job pays enough money to where you can make ends meet. Not every job gives you enough money to where you can pay every single bill and still be able to save. So not every job in the system that we live in with all these institutions are helping people. So we got to stop depending on the system. And we got to use the system in a way that benefits us. The system wants you to work hard. The system wants you to be dog tired. The system wants you to come home too exhausted to fulfill your purpose that God wants you to fulfill, because it only wants and cares for you to do what it wants you to do. See, the system doesn't want you to be who God called you to be. They'll do any and everything to steal your time, steal your talents, and steal your treasure. Because Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And that's what the system's going to do to you, do to me, if you entrust yourself to the system, entrust yourself to God. The system wants you to be dependent on it. The government wants you to put all your trust in them. The system was made to oppose you. The system was made to be stacked against you. The system only cares about certain individuals. Hey everybody, welcome back to Uplift Beyond 9 to 5 with Sean Christopher Jenkins. I'm Sean Christopher Jenkins. Thanks for tuning in. Please like this video. Stop what you're doing and like this video. And matter of fact, leave a comment and said, I like the video. Please like and comment when you watch these videos. If you don't do that, you're doing me a disservice. Please engage with this video. That's all I'm asking you. That's the only payment I ask for. Okay? With all the advice I'm giving you for free to make you a millionaire, to make you financially free, to pay off all your debt. Please just support me as I'm supporting you. Refresh me as I refresh you. Please like this video and comment. Okay, I got a treat for you guys today. I'm going further on the topic that I just hit you guys with, that the system is flawed, right? So I posted this on Facebook just now, all right? And I posted it on Uplift Beyond 9 to 5 with Sean Christopher Jenkins, my Facebook page, Sean Christopher Jenkins. I posted it just about everywhere on my social media platforms. But anyways, I posted, stop depending on a system. It will only fail you. Stop depending on a system. It will only fail you. The system was made to oppose you. The system was made to be stacked against you. The system only cares about certain individuals. And honestly, if we're being honest, just be honest with yourself. Who are those individuals? Who are the individuals that the government, that the institutions are the kindest to, that support? I asked you guys, is justice really for all? The answer to the question is no. So the system, doesn't support the average person. The system doesn't support the person who has to work multiple jobs, and not every job pays good. Not every job pays enough money to where you can make ends meet. Not every job gives you enough money. Let me rephrase it. Not every job gives you enough money to where you can pay every single bill and still be able to save. So not every job in the system that we live in, right, with all these institutions, are helping people. So we got to stop depending on the system, and we got to use the system in a way that benefits us. And I'm here to educate you on how to do that, where to place your money, what to do with your money, man, because the system doesn't want you to know that. And that's what I was trying to go at. The system wants you to be dependent on it. The government wants you to put all your trust in them. We keep on voting for presidents and only focus on Democrat and Republicans and stuff like that. And the game, the puppet show that they're making us watch, and the puppet show they got us tuning into, and the puppet show, the system altogether, all of it, the whole world, the government, it's a puppet show. You hear me? It's a puppet show. And we all been fooled. So we got to stop trusting with our eyes what we're seeing and what we've been told and brainwashed to believe. Because I'm here to tell you, you have experienced it. The 9 to 5 life ain't enough. You want more. There's more. God called you for more. And I'm here to help get you there, just like he got me there. And I'm here to take you on my journey with me, because I know he's going to take me even further. Especially with me doing videos like this. I know it's going to change my life forever. I know it's going to bless my family. I know it's going to lead for me to experience financial freedom and true wealth you know, and not even having to work at all, except for doing videos like this, just for me utilizing my skills and abilities and being all that God called me to be. See, the system doesn't want you to be who God called you to be. They'll do any and everything to steal your time, steal your talents, and steal your treasure. Because Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And that's what the system's going to do to you, do to me, if you entrust yourself to the system, entrust yourself to God. So you can't move how the system wants you to move. You got to move better than it. You got to move smarter than it. Work harder, not smarter. No, work smarter, not harder. The system wants you to work hard. The system wants you to be dog tired. The system wants you to come home too exhausted to fulfill your purpose that God wants you to fulfill, because it only wants and cares for you to do what it wants you to do. That's this world. The world will spit you up and spit you out. It will misuse you and then throw you out when it's done with you. That's the system. Why are you giving everything you got to a flawed system like this when God's calling you to so much more? So the system doesn't want you educated. My friend messaged me and I'm finally talking about her comment. She said, if you think about it, nobody has taught us how to properly save money out here and how to figure it all out. It's just all on us to fend for ourselves. And she is so right with this statement. The system will never give you the answers to the test, but you could find answers if you really seek for it. And I'm telling you now you have found the answer. If you just subscribe to my YouTube channel, Uplift Beyond 9 to 5 with Sean Christopher Jenkins. I'm also on TikTok, Uplift Beyond, and I'm also on Facebook, Uplift Beyond with Sean Christopher Jenkins. Okay. And then, I'm on every other social media platform as well. Like my ministerial page about the Bible, sermons, and stuff like that. Uplift past Crossroads had that since 2018. Got almost 700 videos on there. And then what else you need to see? My other social media pages. But anyways, like I was saying with my friend's comment, the system, man. They want you to be so dependent on it that you never can, and they'll lie to you about everything so much. So, and guys, it'd be different if I wasn't speaking facts. I'm telling the truth. The system lies about so many things, so many topics, that it has you wondering where to go. You're lost. You're like in the wilderness, like the Israelites, right? So you have to really seek the truth and find out how to invest in money. What should I do with money? How to make my money make more money for me, and how to make money in my sleep, right? And in order to do that, how do you properly do that? Like, you got to use the system. Like, you can't do anything without the system, but you got to use the system in a way that they didn't tell you how to use the system. So you got to figure out how to do that. And I'm here to tell you how to do it, man. You invest in stocks like you find a brokerage company. So Fidelity or Vanguard, Merrill Edge, Merrill Lynch, it's called something like that. Merrill Edge, Merrill Lynch, Charles Schwab. Like, it's different trading companies or investment companies you can go with. What's called brokerage companies. And then after you pick a brokerage company you want to go with, I invest in Fidelity, by the way. Then after you select that one, you put your bank account in that. You tie in your bank account and link it to that brokerage account. You say that you want to invest in stocks. When you talk to that, companies like Fidelity and Vanguard, and you tell them you want to start a brokerage account to invest in stocks, right? And then, or mutual funds or ETFs or options. And then, you just start selecting stocks. You transfer money from your bank to buy stocks. And then once you make some money from the stocks, you sell it. You sell the stocks, and you can transfer it to your bank account. And that's how it works. But the idea is to grow wealth, right? To generate a passive income. So in order to do that, don't touch the money. So this is building out an emergency fund. This is building out wealth and generating wealth the longer you let it sit. So how much money do you have saved right now? So the system taught us to just invest, to save our money. That's all it ever taught us, to have an emergency fund. No, you got to go further than that. Like, instead of just saving your money, invest your money, have your money working for you. Like, try to grow every dollar and turn it into $100 that you make. Turn every penny into $300, right? Every penny that you have, flip it and turn it into $2,000. You do that by putting your money in the right places. And I'm telling you, I'm a living testimony to it. I've been unemployed since 2023. This year, I only make $11 an hour from subbing. So the whole year, that's like $11,000, because I don't work in June or July because the school system's closed. Because I didn't sub for summer school. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a position where I don't make money, like doing the traditional jobs, the traditional 9 to 5. And I have that, and I'm still making money, right? Good money from stocks, because like I built it out and took the time to build it out paycheck to paycheck when I was making money. And now I have so much money in stocks that I can flip it some more. I can make money in this market and make the money that I put in the market and I made in the market flip, 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 flip. So it's really hard to lose what I put in, right? But anything could happen. The market could go down and tank. So that's why it's important to make money. So that's the game. Make money, invest money, and you keep on doing it. But make sure you put money in the right places. That's the game. It's 3 things: make money, invest your money, try to sustain and keep your money for as long as possible by putting it in the right things at the right time. Why? Because the system, right? It doesn't want you to do that. It wants you to put money in where they're making money, which is banks. You know, when you put your money in a bank, they say it all the time, but it don't register with us. Like, they use your money to make investments and stuff like that. So they use your money, act like their money, your money is their money. Because it is. Because at any time, they could just keep your money and shut down the bank, which only happened a few times in history, but like, it's like people forgot it happened or something. So that's the game, man. Like, we got to educate ourselves on like how these institutions work, because again, they don't care about you. They never cared about you, nor will they ever care about you. So there's no point in getting riled up and mad about a world that is separate from God, technically. That's Satan's dominion. Like, it says that we do not fight against flesh and blood, but we fight against principalities, evil rulers, evil doers, of this world, of this age. Satan and his dominions and demons. If I'm being honest, I think the whole system is corrupt. I think it's controlled by demons, evil people, evil doers that aren't of God. Because if it was, the communities will show it. We will know them by the fruit. Act like this system and politics is of God. Let's stop playing. If it was, our system would be better and do more for the little guy, the marginalized, the people in the community who really need help, and it doesn't. So, yeah, I was talking to this person on TikTok. She just discovered my YouTube channel that I just started, Uplift Beyond 9 to 5 with Sean Christopher Jenkins. And when she was talking about how she has to work multiple jobs, and she's so tired when she come home because she's working so hard and she's just trying to make ends meet because she ain't making enough money. Like, you can get yourself out of that situation, and the only answer is more money. So how you gonna get it? But like, to be honest, working ain't just the answer. Like, there's this work smarter, not harder. Like, what did God place in your hands to utilize and do? Because I know you have talents. I know you have giftings that you could turn into an income that you can, sell to people as a brand. That's what this is. If I'm being honest, that's what Uplift Beyond 9 to 5 with Sean Christopher Jenkins is. Nobody cares to hear about the Bible. Nobody cares to hear about God. But as soon as you start talking about money, everybody want to hear about that. I'm gonna be completely transparent with you. Everybody wants to know about money. I've gotten more comments on this on my money channel, right? My TikTok, I got more comments on those than I do on my ministry page with sermons and Bible studies when I got almost 700 videos on there. That's sad if you ask me, but that's just this world. The system will fail you. So you have to learn how to play the game. So can you sew? Are you a carpenter? Do you what do you do as a hobby? And can you turn that hobby into a career? Can you turn that hobby into a business? Can you turn that hobby into an income? Can you turn that hobby into wealth? This is my hobby. I can talk. I'm great at talking. People love hearing me. I'm a people person. I keep on going. So now it's time to stop hiding my lamp under a table and start sharing it to the world in the way that God called me to do it, not in the way that anybody else want me to do it. Because some people look at this channel and be like, man, you too honest, showing what you got, how much money you got. Like, yeah, I want to make sure you know it's real because I'm real. I'm real. I ain't going to lie to you. This ain't a game. So, man, the system, they'll lie to you. They'll tell you where to put your money, and it's a scam. How many times you been scammed in your life? How many times have you put money in places that they promised a return, and instead they stole your money? They still killed and destroyed you. This ain't gonna do it for you right here. This ain't gonna hurt you. What I'm telling you to do. Stocks is where it's at. It's always gonna be where it's at. And I'm gonna do a separate video. They say real estate's king. I don't agree with that. I think business is king. I think companies run the world. I say that because politicians are bought out by CEOs and companies. Politicians are told by rich people what they want, what laws and policies that rich people want, companies want, businesses want. And if those people pay politicians enough money, the politicians are gonna do anything that they say. That's this world. It's so corrupt and messed up, man. It is. So again, stop trusting and depending on the system. It's time you play a new game. You may not make enough money. You may have a job that's Rudy Poo. And I'm sorry if I'm too honest, McDonald's, Walmart, Target, anything that's traditional like that, it is outdated. They'll never raise the cost of all they're gonna do is raise the cost of living, and they'll never change like what minimum wage is and stuff like that. And if they do, it'll be a penny. They don't care. It doesn't match up. It doesn't stack up, and they know it. So it's time you play a different game. You see what I'm saying? So it's time you figure out, how can I generate more money? Working smarter and not harder. So this is how I'm doing it. One of the many ways. But I showed you what my investment account, for example. Let me go to a good one right here. I showed you what my investment account that I'm diversified. And diversified just means that I can make money in different ways, in different industries, and different they're different companies, but they're in different fields, different ways of operating, and they do different things in the community. So I could, I gave y'all a scripture verse in the video before, ship your grain across many waters, because you don't know which harvest will grow. Ecclesiastes 11, 1 through 2. Invest in 7 ventures, not 8, because you don't know when calamity can strike. So, and that just means when calamity strikes, like Facebook can go down. Like Facebook ain't been doing nothing since 2020, since I had it. Like it has some runs, but not enough. Like not compared to Palantir. Like I bought Palantir at $5.88. It's not on here no more because I done sold out of it at like $200. Like it went to $5.88 to $200. Invest in 7 ventures, not 8. So the more you're invested, the more you put your money in different places, but in the right places, the better chance you got is making it a great return, like the scripture verse said. So like with Palantir, from $5.88. That's my number one stock of all time. If you want a stock that you can invest in for the rest of your life, Palantir. For the next 100 years, Palantir. It's going to be in the Mag 7. It's the best stock ever. Like since 2020, it went up for $2,200, 2,200%. Like that's crazy. 2,000%. Only stocks that move like that are the greatest companies ever. Amazon, Apple, those two companies. Tesla, like those are the greatest companies ever. It's not even a debate. Just based on the numbers. 2,000%. That's a lot of money. Like the S&P 500 is never going to do that. A mutual fund is never going to do that because it's too diversified. So like the kicker is when you invest your money, you want to invest in things. You want to find stocks that are going to give you $2,000 return, hopefully. If it ain't going to give you that, don't invest in it because you want a big return. You want a great return of investment when you invest in things. Don't you? That's in life. If you're going to work that job, you want a good return from that job. If you marry that person, you want a good return from that person. Like, you don't just do things to do things. You do things with purpose. So why are you just putting your money in saving it in a bank? That money has no purpose. It ain't doing nothing until you spend it. But how long will it take you to spend it? And how long will it stay in your bank account? You see what I'm saying? And the longer it's going to stay in your bank account, the more you need to have it doing something for you. And this is the way to have it doing something for you. Like right now, and I haven't talked about it yet, but the best stocks to invest in right now, SoFi, Celsius. Yeah, that's where my stock is. My account is right now. That's why it's in the negative, because I just took out so much money from my other stocks that I make so much money on and then flipped it and put it in Estee Lauder, Elf Beauty, Nike, Celsius, and SoFi. Those are the stocks to invest in right now. If you want to invest right now, go to Fidelity. That's what I'm invested in. That brokerage company, I'm using them, or Vanguard, or somebody like that. And then you trade stocks with them. And you can invest in those stocks. Like I'm telling you right now, in June 2026, those are the stocks to go with right now. The best stocks right now, because they all been hit. And I'm gonna talk about that in a separate video. But Warren Buffett says, invest when people are fearful, and don't invest when people are greedy. So if everybody's invested in a stock, that's not when you should be invested in stock. When everybody's in the market, that's not when you should be in the market when everybody's in the market. But you get what I'm saying. Like, but if everybody's fearful about a stock and it's in a negative and it went to $1 from $10, that's when you invest in it, because it's gonna go back to where it was. But that's not guaranteed in every stock. That's only in a great company, a great investment, a great stock. So that's what you have to do research on. And that's what I'm telling you right now. Like my research has said that Celsius, Nike, Elf Beauty, Estee Lauder, SoFi, like I've been with SoFi since it was at $6 since 2020. It's gone up to $32. Now for some reason it went down to $15. Boy, that's why I got almost $30,000 in it right now, like invested in it, because I know for sure it ain't gonna just go to $32. It's gonna go to $45. Then it's gonna go to $80, and then if I'm really blessed, it's gonna go to $200. If it go to $200, if it go higher than that, it's over. I never had to worry about money again. Like I'll be good. I'll be real good. That's the game. That's the game. So instead of doing what the system told you to do, you got to change your mind. You got to renew your mind, transform your thinking. You can't be conformed to the matters of this world the way that this world wants you to be. And that's today's video, guys. So if you enjoyed it, you know what to do. You know what to do, don't you? If you don't know what to do, let me tell you what to do, man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Uplift Beyond 9 to 5 with Sean Christopher Jenkins. Tell people about this. Please like the video. Please like the video. Please, I'm begging you. That's the only payment I ask for. Right? Please like the video. If you got any questions, DM me or write it in the comment section, especially. That would help me as well. Like and comment, please. Please, I'm begging you. That's the only payment I ask for. All right. I'm trying to get monetized. I want a plaque from YouTube. For how many views and how many likes and stuff I get, man. I want to get paid from YouTube. Please help me. make this a business for me, please. I'm asking you, begging you, please. All right. I'm also on TikTok, Uplift Beyond 9 to 5. And then also my other social media pages. Let me pull that up real quick. Here go my other ones. And like I said, Uplift Past Crossroads. I'm on a podcast. I'm on YouTube. That's my ministerial channel where I preach the Bible, do Bible studies. I do a lot with the Bible and God, and even more stuff than that. This is my family's on there. We got vlogs. I got a lot of stuff on there, so it's not just one thing. And then also, let me go to my gaming channel. I haven't talked to you guys about that. Like, yeah, this is my gaming channel where I game streams. This one will be talking about comics and stuff like that. And I also got a sports channel, but I'll share that with you when I start posting videos and stuff. But yeah, that's today's video. I pray you guys enjoyed it. All right. You make sure to tell people about me again, and I'll hit you guys with more content later. All right. Peace out.